Good day. Fucking, let's get on with this, right? Because we're really getting to the substance of the world, right? This is the last part of the preamble, pretty much, in my opinion, because this is where we get to the rules of what has happened, right? We get to what we want, the American people wanted. Um, and to do this, right, we put in these words that say what we were facing, what we believe, what people were doing to us, right? And we will mention more, right? And we made ideals against what those people were doing. It's what it means to be American. It is to go along your own path and pursue your happiness without infringing upon others' rights, their humanity, their dignity, their whatever it means to them to be alive, whatever. But here's another thing to that. If they don't have any meaning in their life, that's not your fault. It's not your fault, right? Go back on your path in your pursuit. You cannot help everybody. And that's unfortunate. Many people need to help themselves, right? And many people aren't able to. They're expecting handouts instead of handouts because they haven't faced real struggle yet. And the people that have, well, they're still being put down today by other people that don't understand what a struggle is. And so, to prove this, let the facts be submitted to a candid world. Pretty simple. That there is a pretty simple sentence. And so, okay, to prove this, right? You give your evidence, right? You take your stuff to court, you do whatever, right? Let the facts be submitted, all right? So you have all your evidence, turn it in, okay? To a candid world. Well, what does candid mean? How many Americans know what candid means? Right? Well, we'll go over it, right? It's a pretty interesting word. Right? Let's see. Candid. Right? Candidus. Huh. White, pure, sincere, from candida, to be white or hot. 1. White. 2. Fair, open, frank, ingenuous, free from undue bias, disposed to think and judge according to truth and justice, or without partiality or prejudice. Okay. A candid judge will reach each piece of wit with the same spirit that its author writ by some pope, right? Sin, fair, open, frank, ingenuous. A man is fair when he puts things on a just or equitable footing. He is candid when he looks impartially on both sides of a subject, doing justice, especially to the motives and conduct of an opponent. He is open and frank when he declares his sentiments without reserve. He is ingenuous when he does this from regard for truth. Right? So, what is a candid world? Right? That's the thing. We are so quick to crucify people without even hearing their story because you fucking saw 5 minutes of their life. Right? That there is very fucking ignorant. That's one of the most ignorant things that Americans do is they fucking comment on other people's fucking lives, right? They want to be in their house. They want to be in their head. They want to fucking them to do what they want, right? Oh, we need to pay for this because I fucking think it's a good idea. It's probably fucking not. Right? I got bills to pay. And do I think all my bills are fucking whatever. It doesn't matter. I have responsibilities to do. I don't need to pay your shit because you say it's necessary. Prove to me it is, right? And if you have a bias against me from day one, why should not I hear what you have to say? But then again, to be candid and to hear you out, which may lead to me agreeing with you, is what I am supposed to do as a person. Just as a human being, can we not fucking talk things out? No. We go straight to violence nowadays in many situations when people are just trying to talk. Words are against the rules just as much as violence, right? But violence is as American as it gets. As American as apple pie and Soul Train, right? As one individual American said, right? But what do I know? I am just one American as well, right? And so we shouldn't hold these biases, we shouldn't hold these prejudices, right? I have had many problems with many people, and those were personal fucking problems. Right? Me and that one individual had a fucking problem. Stay the fuck out of it. Right? When you are always interfering with other people's problems, you are usually getting in the way of the real fucking solution. You are conjuring some fucking form of morality which might lead to their own demise. Right? Fix your own life. You say you want to turn all these illegal immigrants into Americans. Why are they here illegally? Right? Let's talk about it. Because their country sucks. Why does their country suck? Why are they here? Why do people come to America? Because we have the right to speech. We have the right to a candid world. We have the right to be heard for at least 5 minutes of our entire life. We have the right to be treated as an equal. Yet people are signing this shit away like it's fucking not worth anything. And people are so biased today without even knowing the context of what they are speaking about. Because you never know the fucking context of what another man's shoes have gone through. You weren't there. You maybe... A lot of the people I know, how long in my entire lifetime have I actually spent with them, talking to them face to face? Right? Like, in all honesty. Right? Some of your best friends, maybe you spent some time together, right? But how many days in total? Like, if you just cut it down and put it in days and slap it there, how many days? A couple months, maybe? Maybe. Right? That's a blimp in the fucking radar. Right? And so, do you know these people? Right? I'm supposed to trust people that I've never met, to trust people that they've never met, to trust people that trust people that trust people, to decide what a candid world even is. Right? And people have already decided what my candid world is way before I was even born at this point. Right? And the facts have been laid down for fucking years. And I'm not sure the world has been as candid as it should be. It's been trying to make this blissfully ignorant fucking whatever when it's a facade. It's an illusion. It's a mask. We are unfortunately misjudging a lot of people, and we need to stop. Right? We need to just be nice to each other and fucking get along. Right? And not butt into other people's fucking problems unless they ask you for help. You can always Help a motherfucker. I'm not saying don't. But know what you're helping him with. Is that okay? Right? I don't know. Fucking. The world is not a nice place. And if you want to speak truth, you have to be humble about it. You have to realize that there are people that don't give a fuck about you. That is truth. Right? So when you are candid, you need to hear even what the people that don't give a fuck about you say. Right? Because then you will know who they are. Which is an interesting topic, right? But we've had hundreds of years of proof. And the facts have been submitted time and time again, and people just ignore it because it wasn't their time. It wasn't them. It was this or that. Right? And we say that's okay. And we've said that's okay. I'm done saying it's okay. The best of two options, no matter who you are, is not the best for 330 million people. You fucked up. Where is my candid world in America? It's not fucking here. You guys are so ignorant and biased in your own fucking petty ways, it's unbearable. Right? Always fucking talking shit on another motherfucker like you know anything. And with that, right, all these people that have never fucking, all these tent dwellers, right? And I might have been a fucking tent dweller in my time too, but things change, right? People grow the fuck up and they have to, right? We judge and we fucking pick fights, and we don't need to be picking fights. All the other motherfucker wants is to put food on his fucking kid's fucking table too. Right? Or fucking have a hot wife. Or fucking something. Make money. Have resources. Be happy. Whatever that fucking is. Right? And he wants a little truth about everything. Right? But we have some fake fucking happiness with a whole lot of fucking lies, and it's some fucking fairy tale that everybody wants to fucking believe in. It's bullshit. Right? The fairy tale is the one that you make. Right? If you want to be a king, fucking buy a fucking house and be a king of your fucking house. Right? If you want to build an empire, you have to have a name that backs it. Right? And guess what? Everybody is going to fucking have you like a goddamn crab in a bucket. Pulling you down, grabbing from you, fucking whatever it takes. So when you talk to the candid world, you need to be specific in your desires, right? You need to be truthful, right? In the world that you are talking to, you need to make them understand, because misconceptions cause accidents, right? And that's as simple as going to work. If you don't know what you're fucking doing, stop and don't do it. Go ask a fucking question. Right? If you get too rushed ahead in fucking whatever you're doing, you may get hurt. If you get complacent, you may get hurt. And where is our world at? Right? Where are these people that we talk to? Where are they at with that? Right? Are they genuine with all of their actions? Right? Are they going to be unbiased, or have they already set up their biases for themselves? Have they become so greedy that they cannot see the value of what they have come from? Right? Have they become so pious that no matter who it is, they have to be right? Right? And if you can't talk about it and you just say you're right, but you stop the conversation because you're yelling that, oh, I'm right, but you can't talk words besides that, then your proof is misinformed. You need more words to explain, and there's misconceptions that can hurt people, and it's idiotic. right? And we have to give these facts to the proper people in the proper fashion, right? But they, half the time, the people that we are talking to in this candid world are just average fucking people. They're human. They're fucking just as fucking lost in the world as you are, right? Most of their biases is because of how they grew up, right? Because of what they have and what they've gained and whatever else, right? Who fucking puts the fucking food on the table and turns the lights on is important, right? And if you can fix a situation and you're better, you usually do. Whether that's a good thing or bad thing for the populace is yet to be decided in many cases. But I have some proof, and I'm going to submit it to what I think will be a candid world, and unbiased, and etc., right? But we'll see where that goes, right? Because a lot of people are just fucking talk, and they fucking just judge. And that's not really fucking okay. You can't just be judging motherfuckers like you know things, right? Because at the end of the day, people are just people, right? Cain killed Abel with a fucking rock, right? That's nothing, right? I know people that have killed people with their bare hands. Those are some crazy motherfuckers, right? And we just sit and we judge and we think about our own successes and our greeds. And many of us forget of where we actually came from. Many of us aren't fucking humble. Many of us aren't fucking truthful. But you also have to understand, many of them weren't giving the truths that you know today as truths, right? They were lied to before them, right? And before them, maybe they were lied to. And it takes time to get information. And I have nothing to say on who has the right information or not. That is not my job, right? My job is just to read it all, right? Until I can't read anymore. Live it. Go outside and live some life. Experience something, right? Not just be locked away and die. You might as well fucking vegetated me years ago, right? Lobotomy was a fucking procedure, right? If that's what you want to do with your life, don't expect me to pay for it, though. Is that okay? Right? I don't know, guys. Now we get to the fun part. Now we truly get to the fun part, right? We get to the proof. Because I guess the proof is in the pudding or whatever, right? Have a good one. This will be fun.